guys, I have written a book about every healing journey. It's not a book which I have to actually give you a philosophy about. It is something that I have realized as a person. When you start doing something, when you have decided to do something that you really love, and whatever it is, like coming back to life, start living your life the way you always wanted to live, because of many situations that happen in your life, according to me, or even after awakening, the worst kind of a feeling is you have to, that's how my experience is, you have to again gain back that passion to live and enjoy your life and come back to the world. It is the most difficult thing, because after so much of the healing or so much of the time, you feel like, for what purpose I have to become back, like I have to come back in life, or for what thing I have to do whatever I have to do. It can be also, after so much time, you want to continue doing something that you loved, a hobby or a profession or something that you once loved, but now it's feel like a lot of work that you have to put in to actually start to do whatever you want to do. Do you know why that resistance happens? According to my experience, I feel like it always stems from your childhood, when somebody bullied you for who you are. When they told you that yes, you want to do this, but you're not good enough in that. It doesn't belong to you. You're not that. You're not a celebrity that you want to dance. You're not an actor that you want to act. This kind of statements we all used to get, and you took it so seriously as a child. You felt like, oh, they are saying that they are right. Because they are saying they are right, it doesn't mean that they're actually right. They're just saying because they feel like that, or they're not blessed in that direction. So they feel like whoever is doing this, it's, suppose that I'm not gifted in writing, but you are a good writer. And I feel like I'm not doing what I really love, and that person is doing it. I would say, okay, but you'll not become a great writer. That will be my first statement. Because of that triggering thing, why she's doing it, why that person is doing it, because you don't have the freedom. You haven't practiced it, exercised it. You don't have that freedom to express yourself the way that person is expressing. So that comes, and that is what you have to actually focus on. It's called healing. So that can stem from your childhood, because somebody said something, and I can see that many mother figures who used to bully their child a lot, like, you're not good enough, you're not good in this. And they're so masculine in their approach. We want people who have a sensitivity to deal with a child when that person is showing the talent and they have good abilities. You must appreciate that person, because love will grow things. And being a masculine, being like a man, this is what you have 10 marks, you have to get 20 marks, out of 20 you have to get only 20. This kind of approach, like boosting, always boosting doesn't work with creative people. Your child can be extremely creative. Boosting will not help your child to be extremely creative. Love will do, pampering will do, appreciation will do. If she's dancing well and you say, oh, you're a good dancer, I can see that, that person will try to show you even more of the talent. She will grow in that also. But if you say, oh, I don't think that person will never dance in front of you. And whenever they are going to dance, they always remember what you have said. Because as a child, we are dependent on our father figures or mother figures, and whoever we call as the idol. If you have this kind of a person or that kind of a person around you, never bully that person. That's my request, because that will create the trauma in that person's mind, and the other person will suffer it because of you. You should not be the reason for anyone's trauma. You should not be the reason for somebody's bullying. Don't become that person. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We all have that masculine and feminine approach. Whenever you find somebody doing something that they really love, you should not stop them, because it's just inhuman to stop somebody from doing what they love. It's like you're breaking a bond between soul and the supreme, because whatever your soul is trying to do in this lifetime or in that moment, it is your dharma, or it's your expression. By following that expression, you will connect with divine. Have you heard, or have you sensed that when you dance a lot, when you are a good dancer, when you are extremely dancing in a very different zone, you feel lost, you are in trance for some time. As a child, I remembered I used to dance, and it was not a very planned dancing. I never learned dancing in any way. I hated when people used to teach me and do this, do that. I was a person who, if there is a some kind of a something related to, something sounds are going on and there is a yagna and those things are happening, and then somebody is singing some song. That dancing is a different dancing. Everybody was dancing. After some time, you will lose that sense of timing. As a child, I still remembered one day, or there was a time, they were all saying, stop this. She's just a girl, just tell her to stop because she's going extremes. And there was a time when I felt like something is repeating. I have done this before, or I felt like as a child, for some time, the timing was lost. It was too much for me to remember. Actually, I missed the sense of time. So that happens with dancers also. After some time, you feel like you are one with your dancing. You have lost the sense of time. That is the peak moment of your dancing. So there you will connect with some higher energies. You don't know what is happening. But then I still remember I was so like I was done with it. I had fevers after that. So I am saying this to you because if you ever see any child doing these things around you, I beg to you, do not stop that child. It is something you will learn after you have gone through the real phase of life and you have seen life and situations, and when you again come back to life, there is a time where you will see everything that happened to you, how these things are playing on your mind, and then when you actually come back of that phase, you will realize whoever has said whatever to you, whoever has done, I am dancing and somebody saying stop it, that still is there in my mind. So it creates a own. When you look at yourself deeply, when you examine yourself deeply, you will find everything is within your heart, within your mind, within your soul. Your soul carries memories of lifetimes, who did what to you, in what context. So that's very deep. But in general, in reality, your heart is where you feel like let's live my life. If I'm dancing, I want to live. If I'm doing something, it's like it gives me a passion to live. That is something you should never ever lose. Whether it's a hobby or something that you're very good at, whether you're not getting money, you're not being paid for that. But if you're doing it, you will feel alive. And once you are alive, you will take correct decisions in your life. Many people are there, will say, why should I do this? I've said to my friend, she said, I don't like it, but I really love it, but I don't have that much. She just wanted somebody to tell her, let's continue whatever you are doing. And she was so embarrassed and so ashamed to continue something that she's really good at. She was a very good looking person and she is still. But I told her to do something about it. I was not trying to flaunt like her beauty. She was very good at something and she's also very good looking. And she said, no, I would not. The only reason that she was not ready was people told her right in her childhood, in the family also, you're not good in that. But I know she's extremely good in that. So she will need some boosting and she will do it. That is what I really want to convey. If you find somebody who is very good at, become the person they will remember and say that was the person who actually appreciated me. So that's a very soft or gentle aspect of life I really want to convey to you. Healing means only that. And sometimes just by listening to something and someone, you will be healed, because that comes with heart, that comes from soul, that comes with a sense of goodness to it. So even if that helps you, go and read, or go and read. When I say read, I have some words can also heal you. So I have written something on the Wattpad. You can go and read that also. It's my healing journey, and there is some books about awakening also. You can go. It's my personal experience. It's not something I'm propounding universally, but that is also a truth, which is my truth. And everybody has their own truth, and it is my truth, and it's my healing journey. So let's see, is it connectable with you? Are you really able to relate with that? If it is happening, then I will be blessed to know it. Okay, so do not hesitate. It happens with everyone. If you are feeling this way, I would not be doing something I'm really good at. It happens with everyone. So it's just a part of life. Try to see the causes and you will be healed from that. Okay.